We covered the 4 Agile values, the philosophy. But philosophy doesn't build products. The 12 principles are the laws of physics for your project. If you ignore them, gravity eventually wins and your delivery will collapse. These are the operational guardrails that keep a high-speed team from flying off the tracks. Now, before we dive in, let's kill a common myth. A lot of teams say, we do Scrum so we're agile. Wrong. You can use all the tools in the world, but if you aren't living these 12 principles, you're just doing Waterfall in a hurry. Let's break them down into the 4 categories of real agility. Category 1, customer satisfaction. The what? First up, the value. If the customer isn't happy, nothing else matters. Principle 1. Our highest priority is satisfying the customer through early and continuous delivery. Don't make them wait 6 months for a grand reveal. Give them something usable in 2 weeks. Value delayed is value denied. Principle 2. Welcome changing requirements, even late in development. In the old world, a late change was a disaster. In the Agile world, a change is a competitive advantage. It means you're building what the market actually wants now, not what they thought they wanted last year. Principle 3. Deliver working software frequently. Specifically, the manifesto suggests a time scale from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a heavy preference for the shorter end. Category 2. Communication. The who. Principles 4 through 6 are about the human element. Agile is a team sport, not a solo marathon. Principle 4, daily collaboration. Business people and developers must work together daily. Stop throwing requirements over a wall and hoping for the best. Constant collaboration is the only way to kill the "I thought you meant" monster. Principle 5. Build projects around motivated individuals. Hire the best, give them the tools they need, and then, here's the hard part, get out of their way. Trust is the fuel of agility. Principle 6. The most efficient method of communication is face-to-face conversation. In a remote world, this means jumping on a 2-minute video call instead of a 40-message Slack thread. Context is king. Don't lose it in text. Category 3. Execution and the reality check. The how. This is where most teams trip up. These principles define your pace and your quality. Principle 7. Working software is the primary measure of progress. I don't care if your status report is green or your PowerPoint is 50 slides long. If the code doesn't run, you've made 0 progress. Principle 8, sustainable development. Maintain a constant pace indefinitely. Agile is not about sprinting until you burn out. If your team is working 60-hour weeks to hit a deadline, you've broken the system. Agile is a marathon pace you can maintain for years without losing your mind. Principle 9. Continuous attention to technical excellence and good design. Speed is no excuse for spaghetti code. High quality isn't a luxury. It's what actually allows you to go faster in the long run. Principle 10. Simplicity, the art of maximizing the amount of work not done. This is the Yagni rule. You ain't gonna need it. Don't build a gold-plated engine when the customer just needs a skateboard. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Category 4. The team evolution. Finally, we look at growth. If you aren't evolving, you're decaying. Principle 11. The best architectures and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. The people closest to the work are the experts, period. Let the team decide how to solve the problem. Principle 12. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts. This is the retro. If you aren't changing how you work every few weeks, you aren't being agile. You're just being busy. You'll notice these principles use the word software a lot, but ignore the jargon. Whether you're in marketing, HR, or even construction, these rules apply. If your work involves uncertainty, Agile is your blueprint. If this breakdown helped you, hit that like button and subscribe to follow the full series. I'll see you in the next one.